May all beings everywhere realize their very essence as loving presence. May all beings everywhere live from loving presence. May all beings everywhere touch great and natural peace. May all beings everywhere awaken and be free.
Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the pale cleft of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of fate, I hear this bloody but unbound. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. And yet the menace of the years binds and shall bind me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Even in our sleep, pain which cannot forget falls drop by drop upon the heart, until in our own despair, against our will, comes wisdom through the awful grace of God.
I regard myself as a soldier, though a soldier of peace. I know the value of discipline and truth.
I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together.
We have not even to risk the adventure alone, for the heroes of all time have gone before us. The labyrinth is thoroughly known. We have only to follow the thread of the hero path. And where we had thought to find an abomination, we shall find a god. And where we had thought to slay another, we shall slay ourselves. Where we had thought to travel outward, we shall come to the center of our own existence. And where we had thought to be alone, we shall be with all the world.
Your model of the world is what shapes you long term. Your model of the world is the filter. That's what's shaping us. That's what makes people make decisions. We want to influence somebody, we gotta know what already influences them. So my invitation to you is this. Explore your web, the web in here. The needs, the beliefs, the emotions that are controlling you, for two reasons. So there's more of you to give. Achieve too, we all want to do it, but I mean give, because that's what's gonna fill you up. And secondly, so you can appreciate, not just understand, that's intellectual, that's mind, but appreciate what's driving other people. It's the only way our world's gonna change.
We all have the same emotions. No matter who you are, where you're from, we all have the same emotions. You know, we all want to be successful. We all have the same fears of failure. We all have feelings of abandonment. We all, want love.
We're social animals. And more than anything, we crave the feeling of belonging. We crave the feeling of being safe amongst our own.
The dream of everybody is to be evaluated in a complex way as a human being. And the deepest core of every human being, there is a longing for respect, dignity, a sense of being understood.
We can perhaps remember
that those who live with us are our brothers, that they share with us the same short moment of life, that they seek, as we do, nothing but the chance to live out their lives in purpose and happiness, winning what satisfaction and fulfillment they can.
Through service, I found a community that embraced me, citizenship that was meaningful, the direction that I've been seeking. Because it's only when you hitch your wagon to something larger than yourself that you realize your true potential and discover the role that you'll play in writing the next great chapter in the American story. Go into service with your eyes wide open, for change will not come easily. But I hope you'll remember during those times of doubt and frustration that there is nothing naive about your impulse to change the world. Because all it takes is one act of service to send forth what Robert Kennedy called that tiny ripple of hope. That's what changes the world. That one act. An act by you.
Each time a man stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope.
And crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring, those ripples build a current which can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance.
Those who lead inspire us. Whether they're individuals or organizations, we follow those who lead not because we have to, but because we want to. We follow those who lead not for them, but for ourselves. And it's those who start with why that have the ability to inspire those around them or find others who inspire them.
To everyone forging his or her own path in life, I say stand strong. Those are the words I live by. That's my mantra. The world needs more active, caring, and compassionate participants. Get involved. Make a difference. You can.
You know, if you can turn somebody, if you can change somebody's thinking and the way that they think and who they become in life, I'm not quite sure that there's any better or more positive thing that you can do with your life.
Some men see things as they are and say why. I dream things that never were and say why not.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. See, the idea is running water never grows stale. So you gotta just keep on flowing.